The following program is produced in conjunction with Madison County Schools and Time Warner Cable. The following program is sponsored by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond, CSEP in Madison County, Premier Rehab Services, Luxury Pet Services, Faith Created Assembly of God Church at 4th and Glendon, Davenport Custom Guitars downtown, ScenicCabin.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear downtown, Pro Signs in Southern Hills Plaza, Bria Online at BriaOnline.com, WKYT.com, and Rosenbaum Communications. Let them design your next state-of-the-art audio-video system. Want sports cards and memorabilia? The best little card shop in Richmond.
All right, basketball fans, welcome to Madison Central Stadium tonight. It's Chad Tate along with my man Donald Foster. We're here for the final tune-up scrimmage for the Kentucky All-Stars before they take on Indiana Friday and Saturday. Don, what should be some exciting basketball tonight?
Should be very exciting to see Dominique Hawkins, Kenjon Bosley one more time on this floor, and to be able to see some of the kids we hear about all through the summer or through the winter, like Daryl Hicks, Derek Willis going to Kentucky, Omar Pruitt, who we've seen a couple of times at Montgomery, but be interested to see some of these kids again for the first time.
It should be. It'll be a good atmosphere. And like I said, you mentioned a big factor, Dominique and Kenja getting to play their home gym one more time. You know, they're going to go into a into a fire this weekend because Indiana is tough and has been tough for years. I think the last time we looked up Kentucky, the boys, they had once. I think 2008 was the last time they won.
It's been quite a few years.
And you know, the Kentucky Indiana All-Star is one of the best, I think, All-Star series there is. You know, you got two hoops crazy states, you know, that are gonna that go after it. Now, I read a couple articles on the Indiana. I don't think Indiana goes the same route on picking their team as Kentucky does. I think they pick them, and Kentucky does the tryouts they have every year, but 1 year. And
we do a tryout. And the coach picks. Which our head coach is Alan Feldhouse Jr.
There you go. There you go. He knew what he was getting. So we've got a lot of kids. You know, we'll read the junior roster we think that is playing tonight. We were numbers. Bear with us on that. We've got Brent Bach from Augusta, Darian Burns from Fleming County, Jackson Davis from Lafayette, Trent Gilbert from Scott County, Jordan Green, Henry Clay, Trey Grundy, Henry Clay, Shane Hall, Johnson Central, Lamontre Harris, PRP, Brandon Hatton, Dixie Heights, Justin Johnson from Perry County Central, Keelan Martin from Ballard, and Hunter Shelton from Apollo. Why don't you go through the Kentucky All-Stars, Donald?
On the Kentucky All-Star team, I believe the numbers are correct. Number 1, of course, will be Dominique Hawkins, Mr. Basketball. Number 10 is Rusty Troutman from Bullitt East. He's going to Bellarmine College in Louisville. Derek Willis is number 12, Kentucky recruit. Stuart Jackson, Louisville Central. He is undecided. Number 4 is Daryl Hicks from Louisville Trinity. He's on the way to Boston College. 7 is Kenjon Bosley of Madison Central, going to Kentucky Westland, play for Happy Osborne. 3 is Devontae Grundy from Bardstown. He's going to JUCO College in Indiana. Tyler Jones of Montgomery County is number 2. He's going to Impact Academy. 6 is Ray Kitsongo of Pikeville. He had many offers, and according to the program, he is now going to St. John University. Number 8, Jordan Majors of Hoptown. Hasn't decided yet, but he has offers from Western, Austin Peay, Northern Kentucky, and Evansville. Reporting he may walk on at the University of Kentucky. Omar Pruitt from Montgomery County is number 9. He signed with William & Mary. Along with his teammate, number 11, Jack Whitman of Lexington Catholic. He has also signed with William & Mary. Head coach is Alan Feldhouse, assisted by Chris O'Hearn, Mason County, and our very own Brandon Fritz is on the bench.
They're announcing the juniors right now. We're going to get some better numbers, looks like. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll come back. Should have the tip-off here in a few minutes. And again, Madison County School Sports Television out here tonight supporting our Indians for their final game in the home gym. We'll be back in a minute.
Have you suffered an injury? Are you playing with pain that prevents you from playing your best? Let the local team of professionals help you get back on the playing field. Our team consists of physical therapists with over 10 years of experience treating sports injuries. Many times an injury on the field or court occurs without having control of the situation. One of the most important decisions after an injury is to decide where to complete your rehabilitation. The therapists at Premier Rehab have worked with professional athletes from the NFL and Major League Baseball. So take control of your injury and choose Premier Rehab. At Premier Rehab, you will gain the advantage over your competition. Take the home field advantage and team up with Premier Rehab. Welcome to the New Heritage. Let us guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of your loved one. We are a locally owned, family-run funeral home where concern lies in minimizing your funeral cost and not maximizing our bottom line. We strive to help our families through the difficult loss of a loved one without causing financial hardship. It doesn't cost us anything to provide excellent service, so we feel it shouldn't cost you any extra as well. Let us impress you with both service and value. The only thing below average here is our prices. Begin a new heritage. Heritage Funeral Home, 237 North 2nd Street, right here in Richmond. Check out the Splash Yard now at Luxury Pet Services.
Luxury Pet Services, the home for happy dogs.
All right, folks, we are back getting ready for tip-off. We got the starters out on the floor for the seniors. It's going to be Dominique Hawkins, Kenja Bosley, Daryl Hicks, Derek Willis, and looks like Jack Whitman will be starting. Looks like Willis be jumping against Johnson from Perry County Central up. And the juniors control the tip. The seniors going to start out in a man-to-man, typical Allen Feldhouse.
Yes. Tell you what, the first game they played, there was very little defense played in that game, as it was 110-87.
Willis takes the miss from Johnson off the nice tip. Grundy picks him up inside. Good bucket, Willis.
Willis
First
going
bucket.
to UK.
Nice move right there. I'm anxious to see how he develops. He's going to got a good frame to put on a lot of weight, and so we'll see how he ends up.
See how Caleb Perry handles him next season.
Kenji Garden Burns.
Whitman down low.
John Johnson's a strong kid. He is physical. Turner, he was doing some nice dunks. Pretty impressive in warm-up. Kenji brings it down. Across to Willis. Dominic on the wing, penetrates the foul line, kicks it out to the corner. Hicks. No good, way off. Grundy with the rebound out front of Johnson. We're going to see something here. 360, wow. I'm telling you. That kid, a lot of times a jumper is not, but he is big and can get up.
Kid plays at Henry Clay.
The Johnson's at Perry County Central.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I thought it was Grundy.
Yeah, Grundy made the pass. He got the rebound and the pass.
Johnson made the.
Dominique two-man game with Willis. Up to Whitman. Good defense by the juniors. They're playing the man-to-man as well. A lot of getting used to. These kids, even though they played a lot, they've not played together. Nice move, Kenja Bosley.
A lot of these kids might have played together in AAU a couple years ago, but like you say, it's been a couple years since they've really played with each other.
It's
and what's
tough.
been 2 weeks for practice and all that.
And that's tough. You got kids that used to be in the star. They're going to have to learn. This shows a lot for a kid to be able to say that he can, be a team player.
Not everybody's going to average 20.
Good defense. Good help by Hicks. In the post to Johnson. He's working. Kicks it back out.
Nice shot.
Good bucket by number 28. I've lost his number. Willis in trouble. Run yell at him. Looking for help. Out to Kenja. Juniors are doing a good job on him right now.
That's what you want as the coach of the senior team. You don't want them playing easy with you. You want to go after them.
Well, I guarantee you they're going to see plenty after it Friday and Saturday. We know that for sure.
Now we got a little zone look out of the juniors.
Indiana's going to bring in at least 2 Indiana signees,
Oh, yeah.
a couple of Notre Dame signees, and Purdue. Bosley, long three, good.
Can't play a zone against that too long.
Right.
Can y'all knock you
He'll
out
bring
of
him
it.
out of that.
We've seen that all season. On the way to state championship.
Got a foul. Willis, Willis has got a lot of talent, but he's still got a lot, to learn on the defensive. He gets, out, but he's 6'10", you can't teach that. So
No, that's right. You can't teach height. You can't teach speed. Either. There's nobody on the floor like LeBron James in high school.
Right.
Everybody's got a learning curve still they need to learn.
Wow. Good follow by Johnson. Just missed that one. Loose ball picked up by Burns. Oh, missed the easy. Oh,
Got a foul.
Got a break. Green should have hit that one. Should have dunked it probably.
Foul on number 4, Hicks. That's his first.
That was on Hicks, his first.
Gonna play 2 20-minute halves.
So college format, that's right. Jordan Green, strong junior season out of him, looking for big things next year. Missed the first one. Going to do things a little different tonight. We're going to try and get some interviews with our 2 girls all-stars, Ashton Feldhouse and Lauren Brooks. We're going to try and get them up there and also talk a little extra to Dominique and Kenja, hopefully. This is kind of their special night. Good move by Dominique. Whitman with a good rebound.
The senior girls beat the junior girls earlier in the game before this one.
Johnson in the middle. Wow. Reverse dunk on one dribble. He's kind of a beast in there, Donald.
I've heard UK's looking at him, along with a few other
What
teams,
is he,
I'd say.
about 6'6", 6'7"? Is he?
He's a good-sized kid.
He's going to have to have an outside game. Good bucket by Hicks. Junior's getting out and go with it.
This little junior team wants to run.
Grundy thinking about the three. He takes it. It's not his shot. He misses. Dominique with a good pass ahead to Willis. Got to make that. He should have one-step dunked that one.
Yeah. We'll see that next year, the year after UK.
Yeah, you better.
Get them out, too.
Grundy to the hole. This is followed by Johnson again. Going to have a timeout for the
10-9 if anybody's interested in the score. It's 10-9.
So Allen takes a timeout. We're going to go. Again, we got a bunch of sponsors. Madison County School Sports Television. Our first break we'll take with Renfro's Paint and Collision and Time Warner Cable, and we'll be back in a minute.
The following program is sponsored by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond, CSEP in Madison County, Premier Rehab Services, Luxury Pet Services, Faith Created Assembly of God Church at 4th and Glendon, Davenport Custom Guitars downtown, ScenicCabin.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear downtown, Pro Signs in Southern Hills Plaza, Bria Online at BriaOnline.com, WKYT.com, and Rosenbaum Communications. Let them design your next state-of-the-art audio-video system. Another great sponsor for Madison County School Sports Television is Madison HVAC. Visit them at MadisonHVACR.com. By calling Madison HVAC, you always know you'll talk to the owner. Give them a call.
Action here as Dominique brings the ball down the floor.
Senior's going to have to get some buckets. Hicks is hot. There's another three for him.
Hicks on his way to the ACC. Boston College, I guess, is still in the ACC.
Yeah, they've switched around so much, you never
You don't know who's where anymore in the ACC. Everybody's leaving.
Good move by Dominique.
Nice take.
Left hand. I like seeing Dominique use that left hand. That's a good addition to his game. Grundy trying off the dribble on Hicks. Good D.
Good D and a foul, and he was not happy with the foul.
He got bailed out on that one.
Foul's going to be on Hicks. That's his second.
There's two on him.
Yeah. 13 foul on seniors.
Checking in,
It's the first one, 14-10, 15 minutes left in our first half.
We're trying to get the attention of the Madison Central girls players, Ashton and Lauren, and I believe they're being a little camera shy. Second free throw up and good.
Then we'll tell she's ready.
Dominique's going to bring it down the floor.
Looks what we got. Staying man-to-man for the junior. No, they're going to play a little zone on them.
Going a little zone now.
Open underneath.
Trying to run a little high-low game.
It'll be crisper with their passes. Long Green with a long three. Ties this thing up.
Jordan Green, Henry Clays got interest from Western Kentucky, Tennessee, and Louisville.
Good move. Well, Willis handles the ball well.
He does.
He
really
you
does.
see that for a big guy. First time I saw him play, he had some holes in his game, but
Yep.
You see what a guy that big and then handle the ball. My goodness.
That's what I was going to say. With the size, don't expect that to have a post player.
First free throw rolls off.
In college, though, the big guys handle the ball just as much as the guards just about anymore.
They do.
Checking in for the seniors.
I don't know. Stuart Jackson going to come in for Jack Whitman. Another big kid for another body for Allen to bring in off the bench.
Stuart Jackson out of Louisville Central.
Willis hits the second one. He's going to battle with Johnson inside. That's probably a little better
That's probably why
matchup.
he brought him in for.
A little better matchup. Good take by Green. Good block. Good help by Willis. Threw it out of bounds. Couple substitution. Omar Pruitt and Rusty Troutman come in for the seniors. Green goes out. I didn't get a name on who he had coming in. We'll just have to wing it.
Omar Pruitt going to William and Mary. The son of Lee Pruitt Wise of University of Kentucky fame, Montgomery County.
Good take by Dominique. Well, they're running the break well. Allen I think that's probably been the key that he's taught in these early practices.
At least get the
offense, run the
out.
transition and get it going. That can create havoc.
It's got to be hard to try to run some kind of an offense with kids who's ran different things all season. And here you go.
He's going to teach the defense and the transition. That's going to be a big key for them. If they can do that, you can develop some other stuff.
Defense is the same. Don't matter what team you play. And like I said, transition, just run the floor and find the ball. Pretty take.
Grundy with a strong move
nice
inside.
Take. So far, Dominique Kinjaw's played the entire game.
Long three by Troutman. He's got a good-looking shot.
He does. Rusty's got a nice shot.
Long three, Pruitt. No good. Well, Donna, we've been joined by a superstar here with us. She's going to help us hear this analyze a little bit. Miss Lauren Brooks. Lauren, how you doing?
I'm awesome.
Good. I noticed we got a new look. We changing things up, heading out of town.
Change some things up before college. I mean, they say you do something spectacular once before you go, so this is perfect.
There you go. Well, we got a timeout on the floor. We're going to keep it right here and talk to Miss Brooks. How's this experience going, the Kentucky All-Stars?
It's been more fun than anything. I mean, being with this group of girls right here and the great coaching staff, it's been awesome. But more of that, I mean, it's been really tiring. It's getting us, but it's a good thing for us. It's getting us ready for college because that's coming up next week. So
kind of a little more college atmosphere with the practices and things.
Yes, every morning, 2 times a day. It's crazy.
Great.
It's pretty awesome to play with Ashton one more time, one more week.
It's always fun to play with your best friend. I mean, you think it's over and then you keep getting to play, so it's just awesome.
Now let me ask, and I don't know the scheduling, is there any, does Butler, do they cross heads with Indiana, with you guys any?
We actually play them I think we play them at our place.
Okay, all right. Now that'll be a whole different story. You're going to take it out of then, aren't you?
Yeah, I might give her the ball.
Look, trash talking.
Well,
make sure you don't pass the ball.
Okay,
that's the main thing. Make sure you don't pass the ball.
Now, coming up playing against Indiana, have you had any experience played against any of those Indiana girls in any of the summer leagues? Has that been something, do you know what you're going up against in any manner?
You talking about the ones on
the Indiana All-Star team, yes.
We have not played against any of them, but we played against them last year in Junior All-Star.
Okay.
So, I mean, that was a big wake-up call because you're not used to playing against those 6'5" girls, so we've got a lot of work cut out for us.
How did you all do against them last year?
The first game, we only lost by 1. Second game, we lost by 10.
Okay.
So Indiana has size.
Yes.
They do have some size.
Yes.
Now, I noticed the Epps girl, young lady. Was she hurt tonight, or is she battling some?
Yeah, she got shaken up a little bit in the last scrimmage at Marion County, so we're going to sit her and let her rest. I mean, we don't want to do too much because we're going to need her at Indiana. So.
Awesome. Well, now I tell you, you know, this is an awesome experience for you. I'm proud of you guys and you individually. You know, you've worked hard and brought a lot of you know, history. There's going to be a lot of history of what you've accomplished up here. You've brought a lot of accolades, and we appreciate that. Hopefully next year, you know, you'll get to the minutes, you know, or what are you expecting as far as what do they have point guards coming in? Do you have any idea? I know you got to work for what you get, but what are they as far as expecting out of you?
Well, right now, I mean, they expect me to come and play right away as long as everything goes well. I mean, I've got to get stronger. I know that. So, I mean, as long as I'm doing what I'm doing, I should be able to play, and that's what I'm looking forward to.
Good. When do you head up there? What is the schedule for you after the All-Stars?
As soon as we play in Indiana, we play Saturday night. I'm going to stay in Indiana, and I'll have to be there at Sunday. So.
Okay, awesome. Well, that'll
pretty busy week.
Y'all play UK next season?
I don't think so.
Okay. What big question here? What's the family thinking about baby being gone? How's that going?
It's a little tough one. I think it's tough for any family, but they'll get used to it. They'll come see me. It's not too far, but not too close. So.
Good. Well, I hope there'll be. I'd say you'll have a lot of Madison County following. I'd like to get up there. Big alley-oop, nice play. So I'm glad you got to come up and talk to us. Again, we want to wish you all the luck and health and everything, and we're proud of you here in Madison County, and just continue to make us look good here and appreciate it. So good talking to you. Thank you so much.
Look, Larry.
Thank you. Miss Larry Brooks come up here and share some time with us. We appreciate that. She's been a strong, strong
helped
force.
bring tradition back into Madison Central.
Right.
Won back-to-back regional championships. You know, continue the winning streak on to district titles.
Yep. Well, now right now we got a game. Got the Junior All-Stars done gone ahead. They're really hurting them inside.
No, I believe Lauren may be one of. I don't know if anyone else has ever been a finalist for Miss Basketball from Madison Central.
I'm not for sure. It may have been one or two.
May have been one or two, but
she
I'm
was
not
in the top 5. I don't think that high of a selection, you know. And to have 2.
I believe Virgie Dillingham. You remember Virgie?
She played at Madison.
She made it Madison.
No, she played it.
She played Madison High, didn't she?
I know she was. She may have come to. I can't remember.
I believe. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. For some reason, I know we retired her number one year when I was coaching here. But.
Long through, way off. Johnson battle inside. Here comes Jackson, looking for help.
As you said, we do have a little ball game going.
Out of bounds. Tried to force that one. We're going to try and get some of our others in here.
That's one thing. This junior team is taking it at them.
They are.
There is no jump shots with this team. They are just taking it to the rack.
That is for sure.
Fouls on number 5, Jackson.
10.5 left. Junior's up by 1. Alan, Alan's trying to have fun.
You're trying to have fun.
Alan doesn't have fun when he's getting beat. I don't care what you're playing, tiddlywink. So he's kind of getting them warmed up.
I watched a lot of summer games over the last 15 years.
Yep.
He don't like losing summer games.
Not at all. I don't blame him. That's what it's all about.
That's the game you're supposed to just lay back and let him play.
That's right.
Checking in for the seniors, number 3.
Coming in, Grundy from Bardstown. Devontae. He's going to Vincennes College.
There you go,
what
Vincennes Junior College of Indiana.
To the junior college? Okay.
Yes.
I know there is a Vincennes University or college, I think. I didn't know which that was.
What I read online today, it was a junior college.
Okay, good. Indiana getting some of our players. Nice move right there, but Stewart missed a good follow. Troutman going to the board, get the tip in. He's kind of one of those kids that just does a little bit of everything.
He can do it all.
He does. He plays defense, hard-nosed. I think Bellarmine's a real good fit for him.
Really good college. They get a lot of really good talent. They're kind of like the Georgetown, if you will, of
a little
Louisville.
bit. They get some of those guys.
Speaking of Georgetown, Quan Taylor, who's not in this game, senior from last year's ball club, is signed to play with Georgetown.
Good take. Good rebound. Here we go. Big rebound by Grundy. Back out two. He fakes it.
Thought about the shot.
Gonna call it
nice charge.
Tried to do a little too much. He had the pull-up jumper and just didn't put it in. Little full court pressure. Majors right now going to try and speed this thing up, like you said. Tied at 26. That's what the seniors want to do. They want to. Man. Threw that way up there. Didn't throw it high enough. Grundy, good fake. Nice outlet that time.
They were 23 can flat out jump out of the gym. I mean, Johnson is just.
Good move. Grundy short. Rebound Jackson. He's been
needing a little help.
Threw it away.
Got some subs coming in now. Mass subs on the senior side.
Coming in for the seniors, Hawkins, Willis, Hicks.
Back in with some starters.
Again, Madison County School Sports Television. We've got a couple new sponsors we want to mention. Madison County CSEP, Luxury Pet Services always, and we've got Premier Rehab, led by Kevin Oates.
If it wasn't for our sponsors, we couldn't do this.
Wow, good take by Grundy. Grundy's coming in and giving him a
nice.
Just took that to the hole. Good rebound, Hawkins back in.
What do you think Dominique's can do next season at UK?
I think he'll definitely be competitive and he'll get after it, you know, and he's going to continue to improve.
He says it doesn't matter who you are, you know, practice is where it's going to be won. And if that's the case, then boys better watch out because nobody practices harder, plays harder than Dominique Hawkins.
Those guys, Dominique's definitely not, and I say this, and he's not one of those pretty players. He works for his.
You know, he's not one of the McDonald's All-American blue chip guys. He's a hard-working kid. So if you're not careful, we'll take the place of one of them kids who came in with all that glory.
That's right. Well, we're going to take a quick break. They got a quick timeout. Seniors pushed out a little lead, 32-26. Madison County School Sports Television. We'll be back in a minute.
Another great sponsor for Madison County School Sports Television is Madison HVAC. Visit them at madisonhvacr.com. By calling Madison HVAC, you always know you'll talk to the owner. Give them a call. You want to know school sports in Madison County? Then you need to visit MadisonCountySchoolSports.com. Everything sports in Madison County. That's Madison County Schoolsports.com. Visit us now. Davenport Custom Guitars. Get them to build you a great custom Telecaster or Stratocaster. Davenport Custom Guitars at 807 East Main Street, right here in Richmond. Go where the professionals go. Davenport Custom Guitars. Alcohol is nothing to cheer about. Youth who drink are more likely to experience a higher risk of suicide and homicide. Stay in the game. Another great sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television is Waffle House. Waffle House now does catering for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Call us at 859-661-2406. Waffle House Catering for Madison County.
All right, we're back. Again, our seniors have pushed out a little bit of lead, 8:50 left in the first half. We're going to get Kenja Bosley up here. He's on the way. We're going to talk to him a minute, pull him away from the game. He's out taking a breather.
Nobody told Coach Feldhouse.
Hopefully,
if he finds out, it's you.
I talked to Alan. I said if he needs him in, he's going to jump the rail and go. So I'll tell Kenja that when he gets here. Johnson, boy, he goes to the boards, and he's got good hands.
That's just, I tell you what, the talent on these two teams, I think me and you could coach them and win a few games.
All right, we're joined by another superstar, Mr. Kenja Bosley. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good.
All right, this is kind of like the NBA. We interview you during the game. Yeah. See, that's what. Now, like I said, we'll take credit if Alan chooses you, but now if he hollers for you, you got to jump the rail and get back down there. All right.
Do the hockey stuff.
Yes, sir.
Well, Kenja, a little bit on this. We want to talk. This is kind of your all's game, getting to play one more time in the gym. How's this All-Star experience been?
It's been great. You know, you get to like prove how you play against like all the great players in the state. And it's a great way to end your high school career playing in your gym as a Kentucky All-Star. That's right. An honor.
Well, now, how a lot of these guys you played against, beat, knocked, fought, and scratched, y'all been able to get along pretty good now? You on the same team?
Yeah, I mean, we've been able to get along. I mean, I played with Daryl and Dominique and Omar, and I think that's about it. But I played at AAU together, and then I played with other guys.
Okay.
So,
you even get along with the Henry Clay kids and Lafayette kids? I mean,
yeah, I get along with them pretty well. I mean, if you're a good player, you're gonna get known by other good players.
Well, when you kind of got the upper hand on them, they can't say too much. So we are on top of that right now. So
I just need to know one thing: when y'all go out for lunch, team lunches, team dinners, You and Dominique wearing the rings. Showing them off.
No.
I'll get that. Oh, my bad.
Only person I always wears the ring is Coach Fieldhouse. Me and Dominique keep our rings trapped up in our houses.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, now, of course, headed to Kentucky Wesleyan.
Yes.
Really excited about that. My man Happy Osborne drug you down there. What's your schedule on that? You get done with the All-Stars. When do you head down to school?
Literally right after All-Stars is done, I got workouts and team camp, and then off to school. So I'm really 16th is when I'm going down there. So I'm getting used to this college thing already.
Good.
He's got a pretty good recruiting class coming in, doesn't he?
Yes. Me, Logan O'Brien from Davies County, and then of course he's got 2 transfers, one from Illinois and one from Western. So I'm pretty excited about it.
Of course, you know, Happy knows how to win. So
yes. Everywhere he's been, he wins.
That's right. Well, he does a good job. Now, not too far from to Owensboro, so we've got several be following you down there. Make sure. I know your dad. He'll have that car gassed up and everything. I'll have to buy him dinner. He'll let me ride with him. But Kendra, we just kind of want to use this time to let you know how appreciative we are what you've done here at Madison Central for us, how proud we are of you. I've got a little special interest in you. Of course, your dad and I are great friends, and I enjoy, reveling in his excitement and your family's excitement, your granddad. And I know it's, we've talked about some things, or you've read some things when you came down, had the loss of your grandmother. She was a great woman, and I think a lot of this character that you show, comes from your family, and I think that means a lot. And I want to encourage you to continue to be the good young man you are down there. I know you will. Or like I said, I will come down there and get you. We know where you are, and we know. Make sure. But we just want you to continue your success, and thank you so much. And these guys, and you'll, world is your oyster, as they say, and just learn and get those studies.
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. Have a good
rest
of the game.
Back.
That's right.
Thanks.
Thank you, Kinja.
Thanks, buddy. All right, Mr. Kinja Bosley, we'll send him back down to the bench now.
Let him go back in the game.
There you go. The juniors kind of come up. We're 38-37, 5:20 left this first half.
This game's been a little slower paced than the first game, score-wise anyway. I don't think we're hitting 110 tonight.
Well, I'll tell you also what's happening. I don't know if you played that first game, but the Johnson kid in the middle for the juniors
I know it.
is making a huge impact.
He's something else, man.
When you've got that size and he goes to the boards as well, you've got to get a body on somebody like that, and that's right. And right now, really, looking at the senior all-stars, they don't really have a a post player, somebody beat and knock. Of course, he's only 6'6", maybe. He's not as big as something, but he's so strong upper body, and he makes contact. He gets in there and kicks on the drive, stays with it. Wow.
He stayed with it.
He's struggling. He
just can't walk straight right now, but he made
it in. That's all right.
Nice play.
That's all right. 40-37, 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Again, good move. Good spin. Couldn't put it in. Jackson had him blocked out. Long rebound. Good block.
Nice block.
Jackson's done a good job inside for him. He's one of the undecided ones.
He is undecided. Last I read.
Check it in for the senior, number 7.
Good interview with Kinja. He's a good
back
young
into
man.
the ball game.
Got him back in. He's a good young man. I said I'm a little prejudiced knowing some of his family, but
we've got to ask him about playing against the Indiana kids.
We did. Like I said, we know. I looked on and I talked to him before the game. I'll go ahead and tell his story for him. One of the kids for the Indiana team, one of their stars, Devin Davis. Kinja played at him when he was at Warren Central, and Davis is signed to go to Indiana, so that'll be a little reunion of those two. So staying with it. Pruitt, there you go. Couldn't get it in. He'll go to the line for 2. Seniors up by 3, 40-37. Omar Pruitt at the line for 2. Again, Madison County School Sports Television here tonight. Final game in Madison Central's gym, the Doug House Auditorium, for Kinja Bosley, Dominique Hawkins, Laren Brooks, and Ashton Feldhouse. Good way to bring them back.
This is a good way to end your career right here, playing the Kentucky All-Star scrimmage at your home place.
Well, that's tough. I really had no idea.
Not very many kids get to do that.
Yeah. I didn't realize that it was that quick that they'll get into their next round of stuff. Like I said, Laren said, she leaves this weekend, doesn't even come home.
I believe Dominique's been to UK once.
We'll ask
came
him
back.
We'll get a chance to talk to him.
Which he's not very far away, so he could go and come travel a little bit.
And Kinja will be down there pretty quick, and we'll get an idea of Ashton probably in the same boat.
Butler in Indiana and Owensboro, some little travel time right there, so they weren't able to go down and come back or whatever. So
first free throw is good. Green's had a good first half.
I can tell you one thing about Dominique is he will not be intimidated by UK.
That's true.
I think he played at Rupp Arena like he'd been there all his life in the state tournament.
Second free throw, no good. And you just kind of got that, he's, like I said, we talk, he's not a prima donna. He's had to work for it, and he's going to continue to work for it.
I tell you what, Laren, you heard her say that they expect her to come in and play right away, and so do I. She's one of them type kids that to step in as a freshman. I can see her leading the way.
And another thing, Donald, good on the tape, good block by Bosley. Here goes Jackson again, out to Hicks on the run out. Ooh, he turned his ankle, I think.
I don't know if
he went to the ankle. Yeah, he's tweaked it a little.
He's tweaked it a little bit, so.
But the thing about Laren, she had to do a lot of scoring in here for Central.
Yes.
She may not have to do that at that level.
No.
She can use her speed and passing, and that's
she'll be able to run the point there instead of being relied on as a major scorer for the team. She can do her job as the point.
Yep. Hicks is going to have to come out.
Hopefully it's not too bad.
Yeah, they don't want to take any chances late Friday night. Jordan Majors, Hopkinsville will come in and shoot the free throws for him. Hopefully get him just taped up. I hope it's the ankle. I believe
it's the ankle. I don't think it's the knee.
That's what you hope it's not.
But
he's rubbing.
He's rubbing right at the knee, though.
He may be rubbing the thigh. Maybe got a frog. That's what we hope.
He could have got a cramp.
Yes. But second free throw, missed them both. 40-38. Seniors on top.
3:40 left for opening half.
Good move right there.
It's a nice little crowd here for the scrimmage.
Yeah, it is. Good crowd. That's good. A lot of young kids here.
I think, honestly, I don't think a lot of people knew about it. I told some people throughout the week at the shop, but I don't think a lot of people knew of it.
Good kick out. Jackson with the three. Good rebound in there. Nice battle, Pruitt.
Look at that. Yep.
Pruitt does a good job. He's a guy, he's pretty tall. He rebounds well.
Yes.
But he goes after the ball. He reads the ball well, and that's all rebounding is.
Pruitt has been dribbling the ball probably since he was 2-year-old. So, much like Ashton Feldhouse. And
42-40. Seniors on top. Juniors hanging around.
You hate to say, that's a good thing, because that shows a lot of faith for next season. If the juniors can play well this time, they're going to be the senior team next year, some of these kids will be.
Troutman with a rebound, taking it. Kicks it to the corner. Pruitt with three. A little long. Battle for the rebound.
Got to run.
Burns comes out of there with it. Oh, he's going to give him a jump. He got the hand on the ball.
Good jog with the jump.
Good defense right there. Excellent defense.
That could have went either way. I thought for sure he was going to call a foul.
Well, from here it looked like he was behind on him, so it was going to get him on the body.
To me, it almost looked like an intentional foul from behind. I'm like.
But the referee was right there. Nobody really complained, so he must have got that hand on the ball. Kendra running the point. Junior staying in a man-to-man here. A little 1-4 set.
But Kenja's so versatile. He can play the 1 or the 2.
I think he continue.
He can even play a 3.
Can continue to work on his ball handling, and he could play some point guard.
Yeah.
He didn't have too much here, but
But if Happy gets in trouble down there, say foul trouble or whatever, Kenja can step right in and run some point for you. And of course, we know Dominique can run point.
Grundy comes back in. Jordan Majors comes out of the game. Troutman, good take, good left hand.
Yep.
Good jump stop, nice move.
Never got to see him play. He played at Bullitt East, and of course we played him twice during the regular season, split with Bullitt East, but both of them were away on holiday tournaments.
Saw him play some last year. I tell you what, he was every bit impressive on a team concept as Willis was, because he did a lot of things. Of course, a lot of people keyed on Willis, but he's a nice player in his own right. He held his own.
Coaches tell me, he was just as good as Willis in their eyes.
Just not 6'11" and do what he can do, but Kenja on the drive looking. Captain Pruitt with another 3. No good again.
That's something Pruitt does really well. He steps into that shot and he's able to.
Troutman long 3. Just Kenja in there on the board. That a boy.
He's in there battling.
And he jumps so well. Wow.
That kid jumps well.
He jumps so well too. Good, crazy.
I'd like to know where he's going next year.
Man, just throw it up there and go get it. Bosley with a long 3. Feeling it. Good battle. Good
nice
Troutman in there.
Rebound.
Kick out to Jackson. Grundy fakes the 3, goes up, gets
and draws a foul.
Good job. He's going to go to the line for 2. Juniors on top by 4. Just under a minute left in our first half.
22 Burns, 2 shots.
We'll take a little break to halftime and talk to some more of our Madison Central seniors.
You know, a lot of people are going to be able to watch this tape, and they're going to see a lot of these great players that, you know, we never see. Like the kids from Bullitt East, the kids from Louisville Central, you know, even Montgomery County.
Well, a lot of times, you know, Central Kentucky fans are a little spoiled.
We are.
There's a lot of good basketball in Western Kentucky, to say the least.
You know, we would see Hopkins had not been for the state tournaments.
Some of these Eastern Kentucky teams, you know, you got up in there. So it's
you know, on the junior side over there, like you say. Johnson's from Perry County Central.
That's right.
We would never see him. But see, it's just not Lexington and 11th region that knows how to play basketball. We got some great kids throughout the state.
I was telling that 23. I told him I'd give him a shout out. I was going to tell Shane Lacey, reminded me of 23. He jumps like him.
Oh, okay. I can see that. Yeah. I see that.
Well, now I'm sorry. Shane was my boy and a heck of a player, but we'll let him answer that one. Whether he
maybe we can get him over here.
Long
nice
3.
Shot by Gilbert, Trent Gilbert, Scott County.
Shelton. No, that was Shelton. Yeah, I didn't know the number. We had numbers mixed up. Right. I just heard him say that was a Shelton, the kid from Apollo. Yeah.
Okay, Louisville Apollo. Hunter Shelton.
They tied this thing up. 15 seconds to go. First half. Bosley on the drive, using his body. Nice job.
Here's a question for you for the break. End of the Indiana game. It's a close game. Who do you think Allen's giving the ball to?
It'll be one of the Central kids.
Exactly. It's going to be Dominique or Kenja.
Jackson, long 3. We'll count it a go. That late bucket. What'd you see? Kenja really did a small kid go up against the big. You use that body, and he did that. Nice job. We're at halftime. Seniors on top by 2, 49-47. Madison County School Sports Television. We'll be back in a minute.
The following program is sponsored by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond, CSEP in Madison County, Premier Rehab Services, Luxury Pet Services, Faith Created Assembly of God Church at 4th and Glendon, Davenport Custom Guitars downtown, ScenicCabin.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear downtown, Pro Signs in Southern Hills Plaza, Bria Online at BriaOnline.com, WKYT.com, and Rosenbaum Communications. Let them design your next state-of-the-art audio-video system. Another great sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television is Heritage Funeral Home, located at 237 North 2nd Street in Richmond. The only thing below average here is our prices. Begin a new Heritage Funeral Home in Richmond. This program is sponsored by CSEP. Be aware, learn how to prepare. For more information, please visit MadisonCountyEMA.net.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back ready for second half action. The seniors, Kentucky All-Stars, they are up by 2. The juniors are
giving them a game.
Giving them a good game.
That's what you want to see if you're Allen Feldhouse. You want to, because you know Indiana's not going to take it easy on us.
It's going to be rough on them, I guarantee it.
It's going to be physical also.
It will. Looks like Central's going to go back with their starter. No, they've got Jackson in the middle, and Pruitt going to start along with Dominique, Kenja, and Derek Willis. So a little bit of a change in the lineup, but they all are going to play quite a bit. So,
of course, we had the one kid go down with the ankle, so he may be done.
He may be done. He's got. Is he even on the bench? Unless he's behind Coach Feldhouse, I can't see him. And they're not going to take any chances. Good block by Willis on Grundy. Pruitt, he can handle the ball too. That's a big key for him.
The point. Good sized kid.
Long 3 by Hawkins, no good. Jackson, he keeps it alive. Did the Tim Duncan, just keep it alive and keep going.
That's all it is, man.
Jackson's been a good plus for him in here. Stuart Jackson from Louisville Central. He's been a big help.
That has amazed me over the years is how big kids have been able to handle the rock.
Right. I'm telling you, I talk to these young kids and different things that you talk about. What do I do to get better? In my mind, if you can handle the ball, that'll get you playing time. You can get better shooting. You can get better doing some other things. But if you can handle the ball and get in your mind that you're going to go to the boards, you can get it done. Well, folks, we're joined by another one of our senior all-stars, Miss Ashton Feldhouse. Ashton, how you doing?
I'm great.
Good.
We
she was having to make her rounds, folks, and talk to all her people before we could get her up here. So Miss Popular. So
before we get started, though, Ashton, I heard it might be your birthday today.
Yes, it is. The big 18.
18.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Have you gone to the casa and got your whipped cream on your nose yet or anything?
Any time to do anything. I think at 12 o'clock last night, all the players busted in my room and sang me happy birthday. That's about it.
That might be the best birthday you've had in a while. That's good. Well, Ashton, we trying to talk to everybody. This is a great, per se, you know, last game at your high school gym. You've been here for many years, not just the 4 years or 5 years you played, but you know, you grew up here, you know, with your dad coaching, and I remember you were around up here in the gym when I was still in shape enough to play some pickup, and you were, you know, you were up here, but it's been a great experience, I would think, and tough to leave, but you're going on to bigger and better things.
It has. It's kind of bittersweet knowing that you get to come back and play one last time with a different team, but it's fun. I know me and Larry were talking today, and we're just like, this is it. This is last time we'll ever be in this gym, because we both leave next week. Yeah. But it is really exciting. Of course, Dominique's already there, and I think Kendra leaves next week as well. So we all talked about it, and yeah, it's definitely bittersweet, but I think we're all ready to go on to college.
Just another chapter. That's true, and that's what we were talking. Each one we've asked so far about their schedule going in. So you finish up Saturday, then what's your schedule from there for the summer?
I think actually in the last one out of the four of us to leave. Laren leaves the next day. Dominique's already there. Kendra leaves the day after Laren, and I have a whole week.
Okay.
We finish on that Saturday, and I move in that next Saturday.
Okay.
So I have a whole week to get my stuff ready.
Awesome. Now that's, I guess, Butler is right in Indianapolis. Am I correct?
Yes,
well, that's great. You got a lot going on, and not a bad trip. So you'll get a lot of following from Madison County.
That's right.
I hope too. So
right.
Now, do they have you in a? Do they have a team dorm, team floor, or do you know who you're rooming with, or what's the setup there?
You room with athletes, and all the athletes are in one dorm for the summer. This is for the summer. They haven't really told us about the season, but for the summer, all the athletes stay in one dorm, and you room with the basketball players. So that should be fun to get to meet everybody. And they say that I think the football team's there, the men's basketball team's there. I think the soccer teams, both soccer teams and the softball team and the volleyball team stay there. So it's just a big dorm full of athletes, and they say you get to meet a lot of people, and it's easy to get acclimated since you're already there and there's not that many people on campus. So it should be good.
Great, great. Well, this Kentucky Indiana All-Star Series, it's been a family tradition. Don was talking earlier. You know, your granddad coached in it, your dad played in it, your uncle played in it, and so
granddad played in it.
Yeah, and he played as well. Yeah, so that's pretty neat. So it's a good series to finish up with. Now, are any of the girls that are on the Indiana All-Star team, are they going to be coming to Butler, or do you know anybody?
There's not any on the Indiana team going to Butler. There's some on the junior team that have already committed to Butler, but as far as seniors, there's not any. There is one girl that committed to Indiana to play with Laren, but as far as I know, there's none going to Butler.
Do you know any other recruits, or other than just some of your visits? Do you know?
I do. The one girl actually is from Kentucky. She's from Bryan Station, who's going with me.
That's right. And
then we're actually the only two freshmen, but I think that next class is like there's 4 or 5 of them coming in.
Good.
So I know a few of them.
Well, good.
Laren mentioned that Indiana plays Butler next season.
We do. We play Indiana. They said that's a thing they're going to try to keep going. I think they've played every year for the past couple of years, and they're going to try to keep that going. So I think next year it's in Bloomington, and the next one it's in Indianapolis. So that should be fun.
Well, now it's one thing to have family and you play with each other, but now she made it clear that might be a little tough matchup. She
yes.
She did.
You're going to post her up, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
That's what. Okay.
For sure.
Well, that's good. Well, Laren, again, we just want to thank you for all you've done, and it's been fun to watch you. Fun to watch you grow as a player, as a person. I know you on some personal levels too, but it's I'm excited for you. You know, of course, get a good education and everything, and and I know your dad's going to help keep you in line. But I hope we'll get some following up there to Butler to watch you play, and you just continue to make us proud.
I will. Thank
you so much. Yes, ma'am. Have a good one.
Thank
yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right, another good interview with one of our outgoing seniors. In the time, we may need to keep her here because seniors pushed out a little bit of a lead. They're up 11, 62-51, 16 minutes to go.
I'll tell you one thing about Ashton. She grew up in this gym.
Absolutely, that's what I was telling her. Because at that time when she was young, she was younger. This her older sister's 2 years older.
Allie's 20.
Allie was up here. Allie was one. She every time I'd come play ball, I'd have a Mountain Dew. She'd steal it, and then Ashton would be up here trying to, go. So it was, she has, and you see how many times you see that, Donald. A coach's kid that grow up in the gym, they learn the game. There's just some intangibles that you can't learn from just hanging. When you're in the gym, you're going to find some stuff and get the things that you need.
I remember back in '96, '97, Coach Ray would say to the team, if you don't want to play, we'll get the little field house there and play.
That's right.
So she didn't want to play.
That's right.
She wanted to play with us back in.
Well, I think that's a good opportunity for her. And another thing we talked about, Laren, where she can do, maybe he won't have to do everything. He can do some things. she will be in that spot. Because Ashton here, she'd handle the ball, she'd rebound, she'd do something. She'll have other players with her ability, and you know that she can won't have to do that. That'll help her game.
Yes,
definitely help her game.
She won't have to concentrate on handling the ball as much as she did here.
You're right. You're right.
In crunch time, she becomes the 2 guard instead of playing her natural position.
When you have good players around you that help you take some of the pressure, going to be great. That's good. We didn't get to ask her about what some of the prospects were, but I think it's the same as any of them. They're going to expect that production out of her, and if she gets the opportunity, I think she will.
When you go on a scholarship to any school, they're expecting you to contribute. They're not going to pay for your school to sit there on the bench.
And with her size and being able to handle the ball, that'll be a huge asset.
And like you said, she comes from that background of grandpa, dad, uncle, all plays in the All-Star game, and so it's a tradition.
Both her uncles were great players. You know, Willie played at Moorhead.
Great, I wouldn't be surprised to see Miss Ashton coaching one of these days when it's all said and done.
Seniors trying to push it out a little bit, doing a good job.
Seniors went to a little press there.
Good move by Dominique. That right there, Donald, that move for Dominique, the end of the lane, pull up 14-footer. I've said for years, that's what makes a difference on him. He's not 6'6", 6'7", but he jumps to make him 6'7", 6'8", and he can get that shot off on anybody.
I've had a lot of people come in and say that, well, he's not big enough, and I'm like, he plays bigger than he is.
That and his arm span make him. That was, I think, people. Some of the big boys maybe missed on the Shelvin Mack.
Yes,
he didn't have the jump, maybe, but he was strong and he could get off what he wanted in there.
Shelvin Mack ended up at Butler. And led that team to 1 or 2 championship appearances.
2 in a row. Outlet.
That's the thing now with college, is like high school. You get a good group of core players. They don't have to be superstars.
Right.
Butler went to the championship game twice. Not North Carolina, not Kentucky, not Duke. It was little Butler.
They played hard, and you know what? They handled the ball. 3-pointer by Bosley, no good. They handle the ball. They rebound, and that again, those core skills are still mandatory to have success.
No, going into last season, people knew Central was going to be pretty good. Nobody thought they was going to be good enough to win it all.
Oh my goodness!
He finally missed one.
Wow, that kid he'd dunk on you. It's one thing to dunk. Bosley with a 3. Got that one. Got that one. Man, I mean, he'd go up and dunk on you, Donald.
That's scary right there now.
But by 14.
He loses it.
He would need to improve that. He needs to do some. Ooh, good fake.
Nice.
I thought he got hit. There
and
we go.
Foul.
Got him.
May not have been a foul.
It was a good move. That's a good fake.
He gets the move.
We'll take it.
That was pretty.
Bob's will be the line for 2, 69-55. Seniors on top, kind of pushing things out here
now
a little bit.
Now they're opening it up a little bit.
Up a little bit. It's a pretty good group he's got in here right now.
It's very athletic group.
The Stuart Jackson from Louisville Central's done a great job in the middle. Willis and Omar Pruitt kind of trade in and out a little bit.
Let Kenjar run the point some.
Yep. It'll be interesting. First free throw was good by Bosley.
There's one kid tonight I really want to see play. He didn't make the trip for junior team. I want to see Quentin Snyder.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him play.
Man,
I have to make a point.
Saw him play in the state tournament. He was a bad man.
Yeah, he was. I seen him play in the state tournament. It's the only time I saw him.
And then evidently, and I've lost him, the kid from Pikeville, Kasongo's not here. I guess he didn't make the trip.
Well, we saw him, didn't we?
I thought we did, but I think it was Jackson. They
might have been
got
Jackson.
11 over there.
Yeah.
Now Hicks has got that ice up around his knee and thigh. I hope he's just kind of bummed up, but they're not going to try and play him. Burns in the middle. And 1. He'll go to the line for the attempt for the old-fashioned 3-point play.
Yeah, they'll need Hicks come Indiana this weekend. That's just a couple days away. They said they play Friday night.
Friday at Louisville, correct? Freedom Hall. They're not playing at the Young.
Play at Freedom Hall. Keep that old school.
Then Bankers Life Arena in Indianapolis. Yeah.
I believe that's the name of it.
Pretty sure it is, Bankers Life. And again, it's sponsored by the Kentucky Lion's Eye Foundation. All the proceeds go to try and eliminate childhood blindness. So
helping young kids get their glasses. And
I would have liked to seen the Jackson kid play for the juniors. Jackson Davis.
Yeah.
But he must be hurt. He's here, but he hadn't even suited up.
Short.
Good rebound, Dominique. Pruitt with a long 3. He's missed several, but he got that one.
Shakes his head like, finally.
Finally, yeah.
I get one down.
And that they didn't. Kenja hit several 3s.
Yeah.
But Good steal. Grundy got that one.
This press is giving the juniors now all kinds of fits.
Pruitt, good hands with
nice
the left
hands.
hand.
Very nice hands.
All right, we're going to take a timeout with them. They're going 12:24 left. Seniors put out a lead, 76-57. Madison County School Sports Television. We'll be back.
You want to know school sports in Madison County? Then you need to visit MadisonCountySchoolSports.com. Everything sports in Madison County. That's Madison County Schoolsports.com. Visit us now. Davenport Custom Guitars. Get them to build you a great custom Telecaster or Stratocaster. Davenport Custom Guitars at 807 East Main Street, right here in Richmond. Go where the professionals go. Davenport Custom Guitars. Alcohol is nothing to cheer about. Youth who drink are more likely to experience a higher risk of suicide and homicide. Stay in the game. Have you suffered an injury? Are you playing with pain that prevents you from playing your best? Let the local team of professionals help you get back on the playing field. Our team consists of physical therapists with over 10 years of experience treating sports injuries. Many times an injury on the field or court occurs without having control of the situation. One of the most important decisions after an injury is to decide where to complete your rehabilitation. The therapists at Premier Rehab have worked with professional athletes from the NFL and Major League Baseball. So take control of your injury and choose Premier Rehab. At Premier Rehab, you will gain the advantage over your competition. Take the home field advantage and team up with Premier Rehab.
Hey everybody, I'm Jerry Goebel, local State Farm Insurance agent in Richmond, Kentucky, and a proud supporter of Madison County High School sports. Stop in and see us and get your discount double check.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. 12:24 left in the first half, or in the ball game, excuse me. Pushed out a lead here, 76-57, going up 19. The seniors, this pressure has caused a lot of trouble for the juniors, and they've hit some threes. What a move. That almost, wow, big up and under by Green.
Fell on the floor. That's something that the boys are going to have to do against Indiana. They're going to have to put the pressure on Indiana's all-star team.
Fouls on 9, Pruitt.
Burns with a big rebound. Pruitt got the foul trying to get it away. I don't know. Have a loose ball. Here comes the jumping jack, Mr. Johnson coming in.
It's got to be them shoes. It has to be for the shoes.
Those are the.
You like those, don't you?
Got to be the shoes, money. I don't know what Morris Blackman think about those or not. Wow. I guarantee they glow in the dark.
You think Allen will have those next season as team shoes?
I don't think Allen's relaxed a lot on his cool things, the things that are modern. I don't think he go that far.
He's not that relaxed,
no,
is he?
I hope not. But they're making an alumni boycott. But I mean, I guess if he's going to win a state tournament, I guess we'll let him wear whatever. Pruitt with another three in and out. Troutman with a rebound and tip.
What a rebound tip there.
That's where he does so much that is not seen in the stat sheets. Of course, that'll read, but he gets after it. He does a good job. Press. This is a good pressing lineup for Allen, and bring in Kenja in number 2, kind of interchange
nice
there. Good bucket.
Nice little fall away shot.
Got the Jones kid running the point from Montgomery County. He had a great year last year.
Going to Impact Academy.
Good drive. Troutman just missed it. We never have figured out who 28 is. Ooh.
We'll
Jones said get that back. Dang, that was that little kid from in the corner. Troutman with a 3. Short.
Nice rebound.
Jones with the rebound.
Out.
Yep. Penetrates, looking to kick. Tipped by Shelton. Shelton's a good shooter, the Apollo.
Yes.
Number 13. Shoots the ball well.
Jones is going to run the point. Dominique's going to get on the wing.
A little high-low to Troutman. Penetrates, takes it on green, loses the ball, but he still got it. 10:40 left, 78-59. Seniors on top. Jones, good move, good crossover. Short though. Good arch, but way short. See if Johnson can handle the ball. He's going to, with his size, he's going to need to learn to do that.
No, I'm going to say this, and not to be disrespectful to the district or the region, but you know, he might get away with a lot of stuff up where he's playing at Johnson County Central that he can't do in Lexington, Louisville, 11th region.
Well, that's why this will be great experience for him.
You know,
that's the walk. He can't throw it up and catch his own. Yeah. He tried to go get his own.
You know, the 14th region or whatever region he's in. But it's a different game, if you will, when you get to the 11th.
Got Jordan Majors comes in for Dominique. This would be kind of, I guess we would say, a second group. See, Omar can go either way, but he can rest in with him a little bit.
We're going to try to get Dominique here real quick for Feldhouse puts him back in.
10 minutes left, 78-59. Seniors have pushed it out a little bit, 19-point lead. Much better second half, much more fluid.
Oh yeah.
And you know, you take it one way, good jumper by Troutman. Nice. They've hit a couple threes, they opened it up. That's
got a few turnovers.
Exactly. The press really did a good job.
Feldhouse do this next season in regular season play?
What's that?
Kids off the bench.
Yeah, that's what I said, like the NBA there. They like that. And I think we need to get Samantha to interview him at timeouts and stuff.
Yes.
Well, I tell you what.
One timeout a season, one timeout a game.
Long three-pointer. Didn't get a name on 21 there. Good jumper. That was Bach. That's Brent Bach from Augusta. Scored a lot of points for him last year.
Small school again, Augusta.
Yep.
Hey, there's great players everywhere.
Yep.
If you're a great high school player, they will find you, no matter where you play
at.
Sure
will. Woo, threw it with a good block in there.
Play anywhere,
Senior's
you will be found.
Jordan Masters with a bucket again. Oh, they're going to call it.
That's got to be goaltended.
It'll be 82-62, 20-point lead, 8:50 to go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're joined another young man. He had a decent career at Madison Central, Mr. Dominique Hawkins. Dominique, good to have you. How you doing?
Okay season, thanks for having me here.
All right. Now, like I said, we're blaming this now. If Coach says, hey, he needs you back in, you got to go across the rail and get in there. So I proved it from him, but we were telling him. Coach Kenji's kind of like the NBA. We interview players during the game. So, well, Kenji, how you doing? How's this experience with the Kentucky All-Stars doing?
It's great right now. Having a lot of fun with it. Bonding with guys, meeting new kids that's on the All-Star team. That's always great to do it, and we're just having fun.
We asked earlier, Kenji, some of these other guys, you know, you battled and beat and knocked and fought with throughout the year. Y'all meshing pretty good, no problems?
No problems at all.
Well, like I said, when you have the upper hand on them, they can't, you know, when you're on top, they can't take you off that top right now.
That's true. That's so true.
Now, playing against Indiana, they're going to be loaded. They got some size. Have you played against any of those kids? Are you familiar with any of them?
Yeah, I'm familiar with some of them. I know they're all tall and long and athletic, so we're a little bit smaller than them, though, but they ain't fast as we are, and we're going to have to push the ball up and down the court. So that's what we're going to do against them.
Second half looked good. You kind of got some run, hit a few threes. I think it's going to be good.
Got that press going. The press looked really good.
Yeah, that's what we've been working on in practice, working on how to beat the press in, putting the press in, because we know we're going to have to press them to get the ball, make them turn it over.
Been can you know the term to use? Been a whirlwind year. I mean, golly, you know, and I know your head's still spinning, you know, but it's, I'll give you an early compliment, you know, on how you've handled everything. You know, everybody stays humble and they need to, and you've done that. And I told you a little story that a guy you met, you didn't even know who he was. He's a friend of my father's, coached up in Louisville. He was a bus driver up there,
right.
Bill Brown, and, you know, he just talked to you about some stuff. But again, here's a guy, he's a Hall of Fame coach. He's coached Louisville, Southern State. So, I mean, I'm just, and the point I was making to you, you're going to meet guys, you never know, but what you bring to the table, he was very complimentary how you handled as a young man. He wasn't even worried about you playing ball, and that's what it's all about in the long run. But, you know, to continue to be yourself, I've seen you thank people that minor parts of the program, and that's good. Yeah. Don't ever lose that in you know, that's from your raising, you know. So I want to compliment you with that and continue that. That's going to get you a long way in life.
Thank you.
You know, and I know you make, you know, you give God glory, and that's always great too. We appreciate that. But now going into a pretty stressful year next year, you know. I mean, it's still playing ball, but going over to now. Have you started doing some things? What's kind of your schedule coming up after this for UK?
We already started doing a little bit of things. We're working on conditioning right now, conditioning and weightlifting. We really can't do much as with the coaches as a team, but Right now we're doing Monday, Tuesday, conditioning and weightlifting Thursday and Friday.
The conditioning pretty easy?
No, it's not easy at all. It's not easy.
A little tougher than over here?
Oh, different than high school.
Okay.
College, next level is way harder.
That's good. Now, summer classes, are you taking any classes?
Oh, yes, taking summer classes right now. I started last Friday. I started last Friday with my summer classes. Yep.
Good. And I know there'll be, that's going to be a big component, getting the classes done. I give any young kids, I played small-time ball, but the one thing in over there when you're playing ball, make sure those professors, if you can, know you're there. Because if they know your name and they, hey, maybe slow putting those books up after class, just want to introduce myself to you. Yeah. Of course, you're going to be in a line, they're going to know you, but still, all those guys don't care about that, but you let them know you're interested, and they're going to remember that you were there to work. So, I'm not going to preach to you, but you got it. But that's great. Now, one question I want to know on my own, is Marquis still going to help another year over there? Is he going to be involved in the program this year?
I really don't know, but what I heard of that he went to get his student degree or something like that, and I think that it ended, and I don't know if he's going to be working with us though, but I'm not for sure. I haven't heard much.
I was kind of hoping he would, just because that's some connection to you, and us, and he'd be able to, that'd be good. But of course, I think you got a great resource in Alan and everybody, and of course your family to know that's going to be a different thing, but you're close enough to home. I'd like to come see you play some. I don't know if I can get a ticket in over there, but I'll be following you. And, like I said, of course, you had my wife in 4th grade, and she's a big fan. They all over at Daniel Boone, boy, I tell you. Don, do you have anything? I've kind of talked a lot.
What's it like for you to come back to Central one more time, play with Kenja, see Lauren and Ashton one more time on this floor?
It's been great, and I'm honored to come back to my hometown, my favorite basketball gym I played in, and I'm just glad I got to play my last game here for All-Star scrimmage.
Well, I think that's great.
A lot of people have told me that, going in, you're going to have John Calipari now as a coach. He gets pretty fired up. And I'm like, this boy played for Allen Feldhouse for 5 seasons. I think he knows what a fired up coach looks like.
Yeah, I do.
That's a big thing. That's a lot of these kids, they get upset, that chewing, they're going to chew on you. I mean, you got to realize, let it go in one ear and out the other, but try to listen to what he says. Don't take it personal.
That's
I think that's
the more
good.
he chews on you, the more he cares about you.
He's at least trying to get you better. Well, I'm excited about the competition you're going to have, and we talked about it earlier. Some of these guys are coming in. You've not been you maybe weren't on McDonald's All-American all your career, and those guys. And when you see that, you've had to work a little harder. There ain't nothing wrong with being blue collar. You get in there, you take it right at them. That's what I'm telling you. That's the big thing I do. You go, you put your pants on just like they do, and I think
like I said, he played. We played the Harrison twins earlier in the season. And Derek Willis
and we've talked to a couple of the girls with Larry, all of them really, Kenzie, Laren, and Ashton. When you go into that next level, you had to do so many things here as an individual player to help your team win. You're still going to do everything, but you're going to have some pretty daggone good surrounding talent. So I think with you'll continue to develop even more. With that playing with the better players. I think you're looking forward to that, and I'm excited for that. We'll let you get back down there. He's ready to get you in. I want to just, again, we appreciate all you've done, and you keep your head on straight. Work hard.
Good luck, Dominique.
Timeout, seniors.
All right, we got a timeout on the floor. Had a good talk with Dominique. Hawkins, we'll take a break. It's 85-70, 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in the ball game, and we'll be back. Madison County School Sports Television.
The following program is sponsored by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond, CSEP in Madison County, Premier Rehab Services, Luxury Pet Services, Faith Created Assembly of God Church at 4th and Glendon, Davenport Custom Guitars downtown, ScenicCabin.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear downtown, Pro Signs in Southern Hills Plaza, Bria Online at BriaOnline.com, WKYT.com, and Rosenbaum Communications. Let them design your next state-of-the-art audio-video system.
Hi, I'm David Sullivan. In the years traveling with ESPN and covering sports around the country, one of my biggest concerns was that my dogs were well cared for. Well, here at Luxury Pets, you can feel very comfortable your animals and pets are being cared for.
Well, thank you, David. Luxury Pet Services is the home for happy dogs.
Aw, that is just the cutest thing. Whether you're going out of town, on business, spring break, vacation, or just to get away, Luxury Pet Service is a phone call away. Luxury Pet Service is owned and operated by LaDonna Sizemore Whitecamp. You'll be secure in knowing your pet will be taken care of by highly trained and loving professionals. Luxury Pet Services also has grooming services and extraordinary daycare service too. Our mission at Luxury Pet Services is to care for your pet in a safe and friendly environment where dogs have fun. When you leave your dog with us, it's like leaving a member of your family, and that is a responsibility we take seriously. Luxury Pet Services is located about 3 minutes from Richmond Center. Visit our website or Facebook us. Luxury Pet Services, the home for happy dogs.
Check out the Splash Yard now at Luxury Pet Services.
Luxury Pet Services, the home for happy dogs.
Another great sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television is Waffle House. Waffle House now does catering for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Call us at 859-661-2406. Waffle House Catering for Madison County.
Natural hazards can be scary, especially for kids. We count on the adults in our lives to help keep us safe. That's why there's a website that can show you and your family how to prepare for all kinds of hazards. You can learn what to do if there's an earthquake and how to plan for emergencies, like house or chemical fires. Remember, we're counting on you to keep us safe.
Be aware. Learn how to prepare at MadisonCountyEMA.net.
All right, folks, we're back. 5 minutes, 32 seconds left in our final scrimmage before the Kentucky-Indiana All-Stars open up on Friday night. We've been able to talk individually with all 4 of our All-Stars from Madison Central. I think that's great. This is a great opportunity. I think, kind of one last time in the home house, then it'll go.
That's something special for a school to send 4 All-Stars out. One of them Mr. Basketball, one of them a finalist for Miss Basketball.
Yep.
I mean,
I think
had it not been for Marion County this season, I believe
we'd have had a shot.
Madison Central might have had a shot.
Would have.
Although we had a little trouble there in the first round against Notre Dame, but.
Yep. Well, I'm glad we got a good crowd here, and hopefully they made some money for the Lions Eye Foundation, and I think a good workout for the seniors getting ready for Friday, because it's going to be a tough one.
Something else to mention, everybody's all about last season, won that state championship, and we're losing 5 starters. What I've been seeing, told the summer teams already starting to play, they're going to be pretty good next year.
The thing.
We won't have Dominique Hawkins and Kenjai out there, but they're going to be pretty good next year, so don't give up on the team.
Right. Well, the thing that that Allen's going to bring to the table for these kids, we talked about it even though they're going to play defense.
They're going to play defense.
And in high school basketball, that can be one of the biggest things.
He win a lot of games on defense.
He's going to get it out and go with it. He's going to, that's at the high school, you're right, that's going to win a lot of ball games for you. So they're going to be competitive in any manner. So
they may lose a few games here and there to Henry Clay early, Lafayette maybe, someone. Come playoff time, this team will be ready.
Well, he's going to play a schedule, and they're going to have to play hard, because everybody that comes into this gym and every gym they play in is going to try and beat them as bad as they can beat them.
Who are we? We're the state champs, so
So that'll be one of his big keys to teach the young kids that are coming up. Hey, you're going to take some beatings because of what we had last year.
Of course,
deal with it, grow from it.
Of course, years past, we'd always go to Henry Clay, or not Henry Clay, Lexington Catholic in them schools, Scott County. We always wanted to beat them because they were the defending champ, or they made the state tournament or something. So, like you said, we're going to take the best shots next year.
That's right, and that's
They're
good.
going to be the Kentucky of the 11th region. They're going to take everyone's best shot.
Good up and under move by Johnson, and he shoved Omar into the. Johnson is a strong kid. He didn't do much, but he shoved him. Got a pretty good shove on him. Good up and under move. Again, I'm anxious to see how he improves. If he doesn't grow, if he continues to improve his ball handling and some stuff, but he has definitely got some athletic skills with his jumping. Wow. We got 3:50 left. 19-point lead for the seniors.
No, next year I wouldn't be surprised to see all 4 of our seniors starting at some point next season.
No doubt.
And their
Omar Pruitt,
respective
all three?
colleges.
Way short. He's been off tonight. He looks tired. I don't know if he's not getting his
They
shot
played
off.
a couple nights. I believe they were in Louisville this morning. A lot of the kids were.
Okay.
I know Allen was.
Wow.
Some of them.
Again, we want to thank Madison County School Sports Television. Done a great job all year.
Yep.
Some of our main sponsors: Renfro's Paint and Collision, Time Warner Cable. We've got Madison County CSEP, Luxury Pet Services, Premier Rehab.
We got Jerry Goebel, State Farm Insurance. Got myself. I'm the Best Little Card Shop, baseball cards and more here in Richmond.
We've had a lot of people comment to me throughout the town that hear us and like to hear these games. So I think this will continue to grow, and we like supporting our county schools.
Well, you know yourself, when you come to these games, you don't get a watch. You see people you've known for 20 years, and you talk most of the game away.
Yep. I've had several people that go home and catch it
go home
online
and watch
later.
it because you didn't get to see it all.
Yeah, Willis with a big 3. We got football action coming up starting later in the month, or I guess what, August, early August, mid-August?
Mid-August, end of August.
I know Southern's going to have a good team. I interviewed their coach.
Southern's, yeah.
They're looking for big things, and of course Burt Brown will do. Oh, wow. That's a good steal by Johnson and dunked it in. And Burt's going to have a good club.
But then it won't be long. Basketball season will be rolled back around.
I can't get over how much these guys play in the summer, Donald.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
That's what I miss about coaching. You play 40 games in the summer. You'll play 3 times a day.
Good pass. Kinja.
2 minutes left. Seniors have walked away with this one in the second half.
Second half has really been, and again, what do we have? Pressure. Full court pressure. Hit some threes and just, picked it up a little. Little hot dog in there.
Like Dominique said, they expect a lot of pressure and physical play from Indiana. So it's good that the junior team came after them in the first half. They came hard.
Right.
They gave it all they had.
We talked about that Indiana team they're going to play. Looked at again. They've got 2 kids that have signed with Indiana. Yeah. Purdue is represented by 1 gentleman, or two signees. We've got Notre Dame has got 2 on the roster, and then got some other smaller schools.
Indiana schools, isn't it?
Got 1 kid that signed play football at Indiana.
Yeah.
So he's going to bang and knock and beat and get his 5 fouls work.
When Indiana can keep all their all-stars at home, going to Indiana, Purdue, so on.
Well, we've got a few. We've kept a few. We've got, Kentucky Wesleyan. Of course, Kentucky is a
UK.
And 2 there.
Western's interested in a couple of the kids.
Yeah, just didn't get. Oh, good tip. Just didn't fall. I like the little Tyler Jones from Montgomery County. He does a good job. Hey, I've got to give a shout out before we're done. I almost didn't make it up here. Had some house issues, nothing like going to the house. Had my boy Jared Rigney came and helped me out. Got up on the ladder for me. So hopefully he'll watch this. I'll tell him to. I'll give him a little shout out. He's a former Madison Central star. Played basketball under Allen.
He did. Long time ago there.
Been a few years. Don't say long time. I'm way longer than that. Willis with the jam. We hit the 100 mark. 100 to 78. 1 minute left. Again, we're thanking all of our sponsors, Madison County School Sport Television, Rosenbaum Brothers. They've done a great job presenting this to everybody. And
without our sponsors, we couldn't do this.
That's exactly right. And hopefully we'll be able to talk about when we have one of our next broadcasts, either interview with Burt Brown or one of the football games that can mention that our Kentucky All-Stars maybe picked up a win in this All-Star series. It's been a while.
It's been a while since the boys have won.
Boys have, I think, 08, and the girls have won in 010 1-1.
Yep.
So 30 seconds left, 102 to 78.
I tell you what, though, this little junior team for the boys has been pretty solid. So next year looks pretty good as well.
That Johnson kid, my goodness.
It's got to be them shoes.
It's got to be. I'm going to give it to him something. So he has had no problem getting it up. 10 seconds left. So again, as we finish out, again, special thanks, good luck, and just great success to our 4 Madison Central All-Stars: Laren Brooks, Ashton Feldhouse, Dominique Hawkins.
One more dunk.
And Kinja Bosley. Wow, he tried to go through his legs. Wow, that's impressive, just getting it up there.
We couldn't do that.
So again, Donald, I appreciate working with you. Appreciate everything. Lots of luck to our All-Stars and all of Madison County School Sports.
That's right.
Sports. So again, we're signing off. Chad Tate, Donald Foster.
Next year.
See you guys.
The following program is sponsored by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel in Richmond, CSEP in Madison County, Premier Rehab Services, Luxury Pet Services, Faith Created Assembly of God Church at 4th and Glendon, Davenport Custom Guitars downtown, ScenicCabin.com. Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear downtown, Pro Signs in Southern Hills Plaza, Bria Online at briaonline.com, WKYT.com, and Rosenbaum Communications. Let them design your next state-of-the-art audio-video system. Alcohol kills a career. Alcohol is the leading cause of death among youth. Stay in the game. You want to know school sports in Madison County? Then you need to visit MadisonCountySchoolSports.com. Everything sports in Madison County. That's Madison County SchoolSports.com. Visit us now. Have you suffered an injury? Are you playing with pain that prevents you from playing your best? Let the local team of professionals help you get back on the playing field. Our team consists of physical therapists with over 10 years of experience treating sports injuries. Many times an injury on the field or court occurs without having control of the situation. One of the most important decisions after an injury is to decide where to complete your rehabilitation. The therapists at Premier Rehab have worked with professional athletes from the NFL and Major League Baseball. So take control of your injury and choose Premier Rehab. At Premier Rehab, you will gain the advantage over your competition. Take the home field advantage and team up with Premier Rehab. Want sports cards and memorabilia? The best little card shop in Richmond. Welcome to the New Heritage. Let us guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of your loved one. We are a locally owned, family-run funeral home where concern lies in minimizing your funeral cost and not maximizing our bottom line. We strive to help our families through the difficult loss of a loved one without causing financial hardship. It doesn't cost us anything to provide excellent service, so we feel it shouldn't cost you any extra as well. Let us impress you with both service and value. The only thing below average here is our prices. Begin a new heritage. Heritage Funeral Home, 237 North 2nd Street, right here in Richmond. The following program is sponsored by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond, CSEP in Madison County, Premier Rehab Services, Luxury Pet Services, Faith Created Assembly of God Church at 4th and Glendon, Davenport Custom Guitars downtown, ScenicCabin.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear downtown, Pro Signs in Southern Hills Plaza, Bria Online at briaonline.com, WKYT.com, and Rosenbaum Communications. Let them design your next state-of-the-art audio-video system.